Hey guys, happy belated Thanksgiving. And let me actually take this chance and thank you, one, for watching my channel, following it, supporting me, but mainly for being translators, being interpreters, being linguists, and being part of one of the noblest and oldest professions on this planet. Alright, and I still haven't learned to look at the camera. Let's talk about something that just cropped up right now. In fact, I was studying chess, and I thought to myself, okay, this warrants recording a video, because the guy is describing a principle and he's saying, see a jerk in your opponent, which I'm not sure I like the advice. I really like this grandmaster, but I'm not sure I like the advice. But the most important thing is he doesn't actually mean that. He means something else. He's a native Russian speaker and his English is great. All his videos, not native Russian and Ukrainian speaker probably. All his videos and books are in English, but the video is actually about the danger of bilingual dictionaries and mistranslations. And sometimes these terms or these translations just somehow creep in to the quote-unquote accepted standards, but they're actually mistranslations. Like, I don't know how the idea of jerk being the Russian balvan, which actually means dummy or dunce or idiot or moron, creeped into the annals of dictionaries. But that's kind of like the accepted dictionary translation of the Russian word, except it isn't. Because anybody who knows anything about English knows that jerk doesn't mean dunce or moron. It means like a mean person, you know, an unprincipled person. You're being a jerk. Maybe it had this idea earlier in British English. I don't know, but that's not what it means today. But that's 99%, I'm sure that's what he means, because he basically says, see a stupid person in your opponent, which I don't like. But that's what he actually means, is that even the best of us blunder, even Magnus Carlsen, so look for blunders in your opponent. That's what he actually means. He's not actually saying disrespect your opponent. But anyway, my video is about the danger of these so-called accepted translations, which are actually mistranslations. Another one between Russian and English, for example, is los and elk. And los is the Russian word for moose, and elk, yes, used to be the word for moose, I believe like in the 50s or in the last century, but now elk means deer, a type of deer. I think it's synonymous with the wapiti deer or wapiti. Don't quote me on the pronunciation. But most interpreters or translators, even really good ones who didn't live, for example, in the US but only studied Russian, they will translate the word as elk, meaning moose. And most American biologists or hunters or Americans will not see a moose and an elk. And granted, they both have antlers if they're male, but now I'm getting off track, as I usually do. Okay, so this is a short video, but just recognize this. Bilingual dictionaries are a decent tool. I do use them, especially for Spanish. I hardly ever use them for Russian and English. But beware, they're not always right. Do not trust them like the Bible. And even the Bible has mistranslations, but we'll talk about that in another video. Yeah, so just a piece of advice before I conclude the video. You always want to verify whatever translation you get from a bilingual dictionary or a friend or a colleague. And the way you verify it is you check it in a monolingual dictionary like Webster or Oxford, or, you know, the Real Academia Español if you're going into Spanish, and so forth. Or just on Google and see if that word means what it means, but best against the dictionary. I hope that makes sense. Please, pretty please keep on supporting my channel. I believe in what I'm doing. I believe these clips are helpful. Please, if you're enjoying the channel, like, subscribe, and all the jazz. Send it to 3 colleagues. And keep on doing the beautiful and noble work that you're doing. Talk to you soon.